How are you, my friend? Are you here? Hey, Songho. Happy New Year. We got a wave from Songho and hello. We got a hi from Selma. I hope you all are doing well. I hope that you've had a good holiday so far.
This is a real B&H customer story.
Apologize for that. Got my live stream up on my desktop. So my plan is an hour live stream, and then to bed. I will not see midnight. I will not see the new year coming in. However, I'll be up at a little after 2, and I'll be doing my regular thing. I'll be starting my 2025 the same way I started my 2024. 2024 wasn't a bad year for me. Some issues, we all have them. Hey, Austin. Austin says, hi, Yogi. How are you, my friend? What do you got planned for New Year's? New Year's Eve, Austin. Sniper says, greetings, generic. Timer on. I appreciate that. Flexible hour. Just like the flexible 5, it's going to be a flexible hour. Songho says, you'll wake up in the new year. I will. I absolutely will. And I don't really set resolutions. I'm mixed feelings about even having goals these days. I have things that I work towards with ease. Tomorrow, I don't want to get ahead of myself. Tomorrow morning, we'll be talking about day 4 of Deepak's. Hey, Jamie, 7 spiritual laws of success. Day 4 is the law of least effort. And that's my favorite of all the laws, because maybe it's because I'm inherently lazy. I love that law of least effort. It's not zero effort, but you put in the right effort at the right time and the right amount. That's the important thing. And let's see. 2019, I just saw this on a Facebook memory. No resolutions this year, but an allowing. Life will happen. There will be participation. Approach it all from joyful awareness. When there is forgetting, smile and start again. So there it is for me. Happy New Year's, my friends. Peace and love. So like I said, things that I'm working towards, but I hold it all loosely. Sniper says, sure, I'll nudge you at 55, my number. Soon to be the number of burpees. Let's see. Vishesh, did I say that right? Vishesh Sharma says, what's your channel about? It is about a number of things. It's mostly about hanging out and discussing things that are important to us from moment to moment to moment. I talk a lot about meditation. Hey, Maria. I talk a lot about breath work. I talk a lot about yoga. I talk even more about forgiveness and love and grace. I talk a lot about burpees. And recently, I talk a lot about kettlebells. Hey, runner boy. Good job on your PR. Sniper says to Vishesh, welcome. It's about unconditional love and well-being from my personal perspective. Summed up nicely, Sniper. And man, you said it in one sentence, and I rambled on about it for 2 minutes. I could have been a little more succinct. I need to take a Vishesh. It's the cult of yogi. I don't know. It could be the cult of Runner Boy. Runner Boy could be manipulating us all. Runner Boy could be the puppet master pulling the strings, and we're all just responding. Denise says, it's my birthday. Happy birthday, my friend. It's a great day for a birthday. Nobody really says broadcast announcement, double tap screen chat, fireworks. actually appear top right. Do they? Interesting. Thanks for that announcement. Jamie says hi to Michael. Hey, Michael. I didn't see you come in. I apologize. So, hey, when's the name change, Michael? Brother Boy says, for I am the king in the shadow. I suspected. Sniper says, greetings and happy birthday, Lindley. Hey, Sniper, you said you're reading The Power of Silence. How's that going for you? Michael says it'll be in 13 days. Gotcha. So you should be able to be getting back outside relatively soon, right? Let's see. Nobody really says, if you're interested in my services, it's completely free. I'm trying to reach out towards content creators all over YouTube, being a supportive moderator for your channel and community. Well, I appreciate that. As you can see, we got a lot of moderators here, most of whom it's really just a way to connect with other people. We got a moderator extraordinaire and Squirrel Sniper. But hey, I appreciate you being here. And if you hang out for a while, you certainly do get a wrench to connect. Wonderboy says, Sniper, it's a trick question. Stay silent. Malcolm says, and it looks the tills of peculiarity. I don't know why it's difficult for me to say the first time, and then I can get it. Hey, Jimrad, how are you, my friend? You got plans for New Year's Eve? Michael says, yep, should be. Hey, Mike, Happy New Year's. Remember to turn off all your electronic devices at 11:55 or they will blow up. Man, I fell for that. And Y2K, I actually didn't fall. I didn't fall for it in Y2K. Y2K was just another day. Let's see. Nobody says it comes with a free subscribe. Well, I appreciate that. We usually have people show up for a bit, before not all the time, but so you happy with that title, Michael? Brother Brian, how are you, my friend? What is the plan for New Year's Eve on the farm, on the homestead? Keith says, Happy New Year's, everyone. Thank you. Jim Red is just chilling. I did see you crash. I saw the first crash. Nobody really says, and Ian speak much except broadcast announcements. Gotcha. I appreciate you being here. Hey, Tandra. Tandra says, hey, Yogi in chat. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you. New Year's 2025, officially dubbed the year of Tandra. XGC says, the whole chat's a mod. It seems that way, doesn't it? But again, there's a reason for it. It just helps people connect. Everyone, almost everyone here is seeking to expand their channel or they want to help other people out. So it's just a way of having people connect. Tools in the shed. All right, I'll look for it. So what I'm going to do, nobody, is I'm going to subscribe to you. So that way I can reach out to you. I'll have the ways and the means to reach out to you. Runnerboy says, nobody, I could use your services on my page. Sniper says, Runnerboy knows. T says, Happy New Year's, everyone. Brian says, just another day. Yep. It is. Brian says, hunker down, avoid stray bullets. Hey, Michael, when does your team play? When does Detroit play next? Just kiss my wife and wish her a Happy New Year. Nice. Wonder Boy says, did Jason go over 1K burpees today? Because I thought I heard him counting. Man, he might have. He sent me a message, but I didn't ask him. Brian says, Tandra is the bomb. Thebomb.com. She is, for sure. Michael says, yep, my friend Beardo told me that he thought Tales of Peculiarity would be a better fit, and he knows a lot about rebranding. Again, I like it. I like it a lot. Tanya says, hi to Brian. Detroit played yesterday, and they won. Nice. So I guess it's going to be another week. Yesterday was Monday. Bishesh says, learn from any mistakes in 2024. I have, for sure. And I definitely made some. And I'll definitely make some in 2025. And I will definitely repeat some in 2025. On the way to the Super Bowl. Hey, Brian, who do you think they're going to play? What's up, Skits? Good evening, you bunch of inspirational legends. Takes one to know one, Skits. Sample says sorcery. His word for, I love the word sorcery. Knowledge of spirit provide an opportunity for going back to the beginning, a return to paradise. What I love about the word sorcery and what you just said there, a return to paradise from the source, just from the source. Brian says, Skits, hey, brother. Jace did the Trinity of Holy Grail. Amazing work. Yeah, not just 1,000 burpees. Therapist says, Jason is fast asleep. No doubt. Hey, Marie. Marie says, hey, I hung up on my friend just to watch this live. Well, that's quite an honor. Michael says, hey, Scrits, hey, Squirrel, BTW. Skit says, Squirrel, I'm not surprised at all. His effort today was remarkable. Hey, Nature Dog Realms, how are you? Happy New Year. Happy New Year Eve. The source is within the silence. I always loved Herman Melville's in Moby Dick. The silence is the only voice of God, or silence is the true voice of God. Songha says 21 minutes till New Year's here. Let us know. Let us know how it hits, and let us know how 2025 looks. Because if it's kind of scary, maybe I'm gonna skip it. I'm not sure if I want to do it yet. Nature Dog says, very good, and you? I'm doing good too. Thank you. We get 10 joules, Miracle Point. Thank you, my friend. Hey, do you guys know what tomorrow is? There's something more special than New Year's. Marie says, almost everyone I know is going to have New Year's before me. Yeah, that's true. Even me. Jimmy says 9:30 hours till New Year. We got 10 more joules. Thank you. Silence is a true voice. Thumbs up. So, did anyone guess what tomorrow is yet? It is Eric Lapointe's birthday. Hey, Eric Lapointe, you're going to be 41 years old or 42? I don't want to age you before your time. Sniper says, Eric Point, have a wonderful day tomorrow, my friend. Gives a salute to Michael. Let's see. Marie says, I might fall asleep while watching this. Man, if you do that, you're going to miss the dancing. You're going to miss the show if you fall asleep. Michael says, hey, Eric Lapointe, since I'm odd for you, I want you to know that I'm going to be changing my YouTube channel. Name of Tales of Peculiarity in 13 days. So be on the lookout. T says, hi, Marie. Eric Point says, thanks, nature. 41. So, hey, you guys want to give Eric Lapointe a birthday present? 41 burpees in honor of Eric Lapointe. How's that sound? Hey, Eric, did you happen to catch, if you go to this morning's workout live stream, you'll see Stuart get 21 4-count burpees like a champ. Eric Point says, yes, 41 burpees. So for Eric Lapointe's birthday, 41 burpees or 41 something or others? T says, Eric LP, when you email me, you get your birthday gift. I'll check it out. Brian says, Eric, happy birthday, man. Jim Rat says, I'll do 41 burpees for you, Eric. Piece of cake for Jim Rat. Yeah, Stuart said he'd be here. We'll see. Sampa says, T, I see Stuart must have put too much fix in his feet. He's nowhere to be seen. He must be sound asleep. Bless him. I was actually on the phone with him half an hour or so ago. Michael says, I'm going to be focusing on my storytelling since people really are enjoying the short story videos I've been doing. Another one is about to hit 100 views. Nice. 100 views is awesome for short form video. And that's really going to help your watch hours as well. Marie says, I'm definitely doing that 41 burpees. I'll add extra 10 for a thanks. Awesome, Marie. Brian says, Stuart is probably out having around with his mates. He says, Squirrel, it is supposed to help you sleep. I did get sleep, but had sleeping pill. Got 6 hours. 6 hours is just about what I average these days. Sometimes a little less, sometimes a little bit more. Speaking of which, I'm going to get ready to take my sleep. Normally, I like taking plant-based melatonin, but I'm all out of it. Right now, I have the bilayered Nature's Bounty melatonin. Brian says, I just subscribed. Michael, nice. Skid says, happy B-Day to Eric Lapointe. And Michael says, I love storytelling. Hey, Brian, you also like his carvings as well. This is a Michael carving. Spoon. Eric Point says, I watched the Jay and Jace all day. Yeah, that was an awesome effort. I was in and out. Marie says, I got to go. Thanks for coming in, Marie. Squirrel says, T, it opens up the airways so to breathe easier for the calming effect. Michael says, it's currently at 86 views last time I checked. Michael says, I'm subbed to you already. Jim Rat says, you guys check out, who's that? Miriam new video. Go check it out and let's show him some support he deserves. I haven't seen it, but I will. Guys, feel free to drop a link for yourself or for others if you want. Brian says, I do readings and such too. If you sub back to my channel, I appreciate that. Michael? Yeah, Michael always gets to people right away. Oh, Brian says, how did your dermatologist appointment go, Eric? It went well. I clean bill of health, cancer free. As mentioned, I had cancer, skin cancer on the back of my neck 2 or 3 years ago that they had to remove. And they said, well, you got to do at least once a year checkup. He says, Night Marie, Happy New Year. Thanks for asking, Brian. I appreciate that. Michael says, I already did. Brian, I meant to hop on you live last night, but it's crashed. T says, Skits Haya. Brian says, I got you. Michael, thank you. Hey, thank you, Jim Rat. I was not subscribed, but I am now. And I'll make sure to reach out right after the live stream. Hey, Jim Rat, way to support a friend. Hey, Jace. I'm surprised you're awake. Jace says, how do you find people? What's up, Stuart? Yeah, Brian says, yay, that's always good. It is. It is always good. The thing is, when you're ultra running, you're out sometimes 24 hours. Sometimes my first 100-mile race took me 29 hours. 29 hours and 4 seconds. Man, I would have liked to have been 5 seconds faster, so I could at least have said 28:59. 28:59 sounds so much better than 29:04. But hey, I finished. I got my buckle. But when you're out there running like that, you could put sunscreen on in the morning. In 2 hours, you've sweated it off, and you don't always have time to put it on. So you're in the sun a lot, and especially the back of the neck, and that's where I got skin cancer. Let's see. Did I see Toy Pups? I did see Toy Pups. Hey, Toy Pups. Jace says, Squirrel, we go again tomorrow. What are you going to do tomorrow, Jace? I think he told me, and I don't remember. What's it going to be?
He's got Miriam and me tomorrow.
Mr. Poopinator is here. Who is a new fellow on the right? I think you met him before. This is the Burpee Fisherman, aka formerly known as Stuart the Fish Whisperer. What's up, Poopinator? Happy New Year, my friend. How was your holiday? Sniper says it is. It's 5 seconds quicker, but who's counting? Man, one less bathroom break, Squirrel. One less stop at an aid station. Jay says, Mr. Poop.
Do I tell what do you mean odd fish finger B? Now. Behave.
Before we go anywhere, Eric Lapointe turns 41 tomorrow. And we were just talking about the perfect gift for Eric Lapointe. 41 burpees. Anyone who wants to step up and do 41 burpees in honor of Eric Lapointe.
Fish finder burpee. Get out of here. Skedaddle. I did 22 today.
Yep.
Give it a go.
Poopinator says, happy birthday to Eric.
I will give it a go.
All right. Make sure it's Jason approved.
I've actually on a video call to Jace before. This is how he came in because me and him were on a video call.
Hey, Night Watcher.
So he's basically said to me, he's like, I know that I've got this bug.
Poopiness says, I can't understand this new fella. Yeah, he talks kind of funny. I don't know what it is. It's almost like he's not from around here or something. Brian says, I will. Awesome, Brian. Hey, if you want to record the 41 burpees for Eric Lapointe, say happy birthday.
I'll
Even
do it
better.
live streaming. I'll do a live stream.
Nice. Eric Lapointe says, that's you, Fishy. You're the new fella.
Scottish.
Poopinator says, I would do 4 and then 1 more for Eric Lapointe. Well, in order to make it 41, you got to do 4, and then you got to have at least an hour break before you do the other one. So it would be 4-1. Otherwise, it would be, if you do 4 and then 1, it would be 5. So you got to do 4 and then take a break and then do 1 to make 41. To make 4-1.
I did 22 burpees today.
Yep. Jay says he'll do them. T says Skits will do 41 too. Well, way to go. So let me ask
Tell
you
you
a
what.
question. Because
Tell
this
you
is
what,
my
I've got an idea for skits.
well, wait a minute. Because this is my idea to honor Eric Lapointe, does that exclude me from the 41 reps? I'm pretty sure it does.
No.
As today being
You-
my 1100th day, I am now free to let the streak go and take a day off. I've passed the torch.
Did
This-
you literally passed the torch to me, so yeah, well, I'll do it. You can take a day off.
All right. We'll see if I
And
actually
if I
do.
see you do, if I see one burpee from you tomorrow, just remember, I've got contacts.
If I do 41 burpees tomorrow, that shows my deep love and affection for Eric Lapointe. That I come out of retirement the day after I retire. just
Eric,
to
he
do
already has
41
done.
reps.
He already has done. He passed the torch on to me today.
Eric Point says, nope, it is his birthday. So I do gotta, yeah, I did. I passed it. Pass it to Eric. Eric, I passed it to Stuart. Jim Rat says, no days off for Yogi. Well, here's the thing. I won't be taking a day off. I will just be, because I'm concentrating on kettlebells now. I'll just be saving more energy. Sometime this year, I'm going to start doing barbell squats again. Not really deep, because you do them in kettlebell sport to mimic the movement. So you don't want to do like super deep. You just want to do the same depth as what you would do when you do that jerk on the kettlebell. You know, where I get that bump and then I get over it.
Mm-hmm.
So I do that same type of action. Sometime this year, I'll be getting back to that. So the more you add in, you got to take something out. And I love doing
this is
pull-ups.
what I was trying. This is what I've been explaining to Jace, right? Because, like I say, I'm brand new to this, right? Everybody knows I'm brand new. If nobody knows that already, then where have you been? I mean, today was my very first time of doing 22 burpees. If I can maintain 22 burpees a day, I think this ball will just be like a snowball. I'll just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
Right. It was a perfect pace. There's no hurry to get the reps. I did a rep. I paused. I watched the clock, took a breath. You did a rep. You paused, and we went like that. We're not in any
There wasn't a race. I didn't
Right.
want it to be a race. It
Yep.
wasn't a competition. I mean,
Thanks,
I know
Jim.
I'm a very, I know that I'm a very competitive guy, but I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to have that where it's like, well, you're going to go then me, then you're going to go then me, then both of us can try and like go together. I didn't want
Right.
that.
Jace says, call out. Brian says, your face and skin already show. Man, we were saying this before, and you were like, nah. And then look what Brian says. Your face and skin already show progress, Stuart. I can see that you are inspired and motivated. That's what we all said.
I mean, I've got this beautiful glow, and I've never had this before. I mean, I know that me and you talked before you went live, and it's just little niggles, but we'll get
Hey, Danny.
better. Hi, Danny.
Look at our friend Danny waving, saying hi to everyone in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Again, that's what makes him just a special friend.
Oh,
I got called out by Jace.
Yogi,
I got caught out by
I'm
Jace.
calling you out for 2025 burpees, sit-ups, and squats.
You're calling me out?
Yeah,
Why would you call
he's
me out?
calling you.
I just retired. And I announced my retirement weeks ago. So to call me out means you have to call the person that I passed the baton to. You just got called out, Stuart.
What's that? That's 4,000. 2025 burpees, right? So that's 2,000. Well, 2025 burpees, sit-ups, and squats.
How
Right,
long do I
so
have to?
that's-
How long do I have to do this for? Can I do it for all of 2025? Like, do I have all year to do that?
I'm trying to work this out. Wait a minute.
Funny how I completely
2000
missed that message. Like
Six.
my
That's
mind
That's
just blacked it out.
6,075 combination.
Can't duck, Yogi. Let me know the perimeters of this.
In one session.
Remember, I'm a kettlebell athlete now. I'm completely dedicated to the craft of kettlebells. You guys, it's not like I just decided this. It's
Have
been
you seen what Jace has just said?
3 months. I'm ignoring it.
You can't ignore that.
Which that was a short retirement. I will get some kettlebells too. All right. Let's start there. Let's start with Jace getting the kettlebells. Brian says, and I didn't hear anyone else say that. It must not have been in the chat when I was there talking about it, and I can definitely see it. I wouldn't lie about that. See?
I know, Brian. I'm down
Brian
for
says,
41 burpees.
Dude, that's insane. Jace, let's be a little more realistic. Now,
hey, Michael.
I'll be honest with you. Even at my advanced age, that is not outside the realm of possibilities. No one, actually, you know what? What I should say is I'm going to take the Burpee Reaper attitude here. I'm beyond being called out. No one could call me out until they've done 1,100 days of burpees. Then you can call me out. Because I've done 1,000 reps. I've done Pelican Bay. I've done things on a whim. I've done it all. I've run 100-mile races, 50-mile races. I've done 120 ultra marathons. I've benched 300 plus pounds in competition. I've squatted 420 pounds in competition. I deadlifted 405 pounds in competition. I've cleaned and jerked 285 pounds. I've snatched 235. I've front squatted 315. I can't be called out. I've done it all.
What is Squirrel Sniper on about?
Not to toot my own horn. Unfortunately,
hit 41,
if Mocha was
and I'll
here, I
start
would let
warming
Mocha
up.
toot my horn. Eric Point says, "Nice, Yogi." Thanks, Eric.
What is he on about?
Let's see. Jim Rat said, "Jokes." I know. I'm just joking back at you. If I sound even remotely defensive, it's because I'm starting to think maybe I should do this, and I don't want to do it. I do not want to. I do not want to come out of retirement. Now, again, having said that, I might end up doing burpees. I'm definitely gonna do something. Tomorrow is my kettlebell repeat day. We'll see how I
tell you
feel
what.
afterwards.
I tell you what, since I can do the 4-step burpees, right? Now, it depends on what kind of burpees you want to lay down, because every burpee is different.
Doesn't matter. You do the burpees that you want to do. You do the burpees
Yeah.
that you can do.
But what I'm saying is, to you, you could do the full range. So theoretically, you've got a whole arsenal at your disposal. And this is where I'm coming. If you listen to where I'm coming from, you actually mix this whole thing up in your favor, because you have got the whole arsenal of burpees in your back pocket.
Those reps would right now. Those reps, I'm not in that kind of shape. I'm in good kettlebell shape. I'm not in good burpee shape. So yeah, I would have to step up. I would have to step up and train for that. I think if I really wanted to do it, and if I were to do it, I'd say, Jace, let's do it together. And Jace would say, okay. I could call him up on the phone and say, hey, Jace, I'm going to do 2025 burpees, squats, and sit-ups tomorrow. Do you think you could go in with me? And he'd be like, sure. All right. Not a problem.
There's one thing that I can definitely say about Jace. He's the first person to do this Holy Trinity. Nobody else, I don't think nobody else can touch him at the moment. The only person I could probably think about that might be there, if you're in shape for it, I'm just saying if you were in shape for it, would be you. Leo doesn't like to do core work because it hurts him. So
congratulations,
it's like,
Michael. Michael's video hit 100. Just want to throw that out there.
Perfect. So it'd be, I think you if you were in shape for this, I think you'd be the one to keep up with them.
I think if Burpee Reaper hadn't stepped off the platform for a bit, peak shape Burpee Reaper 2024, man, he was close to being untouchable. Jace is untouchable.
Jace is just a total different animal.
And you know what? I don't know what Dan is possible. I don't know if there's anything impossible for Dan. Just,
I mean,
Dan
Jace has looked at me because when I stick my chest out, he's looking at me thinking,
competition.
no, he's looking at me thinking, where is this muscle going to go? He says, are you going to have muscle on top of muscle? He says, my arms are going to be like double the size, triple the size of what they are now. I mean, I'm going to be something that should have happened years ago.
Right. Looking forward to seeing that too. Jay says, but you ain't had a full gray beard? Not yet. That's the challenge that I'll step up for. I will accept the beard challenge. Leo called out Eric the Point for not showing my workouts and said I didn't need to. And he said, don't be like the Reaper. And I was like, what? Of course I want to be like the Reaper. Man, a lot of people don't realize what the Burpee Reaper has done and what he does every year. literally gets out of shape. He'll gain 40 pounds and then start over again, usually January, February, and gets absolutely shredded. And this year, 2024, not only did he come in out of shape, he had an injury. Really bad. He was in a really bad quad accident. You know, the four-wheeler, really bad. I mean, like super bad, where he couldn't even do 4-count burpees. He had to step back to get in position and step back up. By the end of the year, I think he did like 4 separate Holy Grail routines. He did a Spartan race. Jay says, Eric Reaper's scared now. That's the same thing Leo said, sort of. Sniper says, Jace, the only thing Reaper is scared of is the man in back in his rear view mirror. Eric Point says, true. Yeah, Reaper has speed. Dan is another one. Here's what I'm going to say. All of you guys are impressive. Everyone. You're 22 reps today. Impressive. You shocked me with your burpees. The first one. Because I didn't know how it was going to go. And you popped up. You went down, perfect position, and you popped back up. And you were like, all right, let's go. And you never said, we took a break at 15 only because we said we were going to do 15. And then we were going to reassess. You never said, slow down, or I can't do this, or whatever. You just went, you did it. You set out to do what you did. Perfect.
Then I did an extra one to show what a burpee looked like.
Yep. Hey, Marie. So, guys, I highly recommend checking out the video, and hopefully we're going to have a clip of it, so you'll have it on your channel. Jay says 54 minutes until Newey's here. Dan was impressed with my small workouts that it hurt, but I'm looking forward to do the mega session we'll do. Jay said, was it yesterday, Jace? No one yet has made it through your big workout.
Yet.
Michael says, I'm trying to keep the videos down at 2 minutes. They seem to get more views. Yeah, I agree. I do agree.
I'd rather do a live stream. Get my watch hours up.
Right. Eric Point says, yes, Jace, he does long workout to Jace, but way different. More weight stuff. He worked out after you worked together. Marie says, I'm not happy about New Year's. What's up with that, Marie? Michael says, I didn't do any burpees or squats today, but I did probably do more than 2,000 steps today. Nice.
Well, I'm looking at Eric with Point to basically be my 150th milestone.
What did he say in the email?
Don't.
I'm just asking.
Don't ask. Don't ask it. Never. One thing about me, Yogi, never ask sensible questions, because it's only a matter of time before it's 2025, right? I will never see an email in 2025. So forget it.
Jace says, Dan is a machine. Great guy. Also a great motivator. He is. Definitely. Man, Dan is scary strong. Just waiting to press send.
You know something, Eric, with Point? The more that you're going to do this,
It's
the more you're going to do this, the more the more that he's going to do this, right? I'm going to tell you something, right? Gives me more motivation to call his ass out.
There you go. Eric, the point. You were just called out.
In time.
Marie, we're all going to celebrate your birthday.
Right. I'm going to start my own live stream anyway.
All right. Well, wait a minute. Sniper says I should step up. I have been hiding while blending in well so far. It's only a matter of time before I get called out for those 55 magical 55s. It is only a matter of time because if he does 41 tomorrow, the next logical step is 55. Who
And
did you
it
say
won't
for?
be it won't be a speed thing either.
Who did you say was going to be the 100th?
The other guy that doesn't deal with me very well.
That could be. There's a long list.
No,
Right, I
you
know
know
you're
who I'm
talking
on about.
Runner boy.
Runner boy.
Well, maybe when you get the email from Runner boy.
Talking of which, here he is here. I'm going live. Bye,
All right.
folks.
Bye.
Happy
Thanks for
New Year
popping
to
in.
the people. Happy New Year to the people that's already got New Year, and come across to my channel if you want to hang out and bring in the bells with me.
Yep.
Blessings. Love yous all.
Love you, my friend. Michael says, I will try and do either a live stream or a premiere in 2025. I'm not sure when or if I will, but I'll let you know. Awesome. February 4th is Rui's birthday. Runner boy says, who will be the 100th? So, let me get back on track here, guys. Called out by Jace. That's a lot of reps. That is a lot of reps. That's a good challenge. It really is a good challenge. Carl says, Happy New Year, everyone. On a serious note away from me, as I mentioned to Jace in a message, I'm looking forward to seeing what he does. That's for sure. Here's my goal. My own challenge to myself. 64 reps, 16 kilograms in 10 minutes, kettlebell long cycle. 64 reps, 10-minute set, 16 kilograms with the jerk, kettlebell jerk. That's where you're not cleaning it. And 64 reps each hand with one 16 kilogram kettlebell snatch. That is the triathlon event. Everyone says, how many reps did you get? Happy New Year, Carl. Carl says, I'm just nervous. I might do a premiere. Just means longer storytelling. Yeah, but you're good at it, Michael. You're an excellent storyteller. Jay says, happy 2025, Carl Bro. Hey, Jace, what was your final rep count for today? Seb says, Eric, rolling into that last quarter. All right. Jace is coming up. I wonder if he's going to call me out in person.
Come on, then. Let's see what you got next year, young man.
Did you hear my plan?
No, I was joining live. So just do a little repeat for us, if you wouldn't mind.
Sure.
Cheers, Squirrel.
I'm going to do the kettlebell triathlon.
Okay.
Now, back in the day, I used to compete with the 24 kilograms. I used to train with the 28s and the 32s.
Hooray.
But nowadays, my competition weight and my age group is actually 12 kilograms, but I'm going to go up to the 16s. I'm going to do 16 kilograms, and it's the clean and jerk that you've seen me do. And I want to do 64 reps in 10 minutes. You can't put the weight
16
down.
kilograms. I
Yeah,
shall
doubles.
order a pair. I shall order a pair tomorrow.
You should. You should definitely.
I'll order a pair tomorrow. I'm not messing about. I'll order a pair in 2025. My first purchase will be 16 kilogram kettlebells. Colours,
Awesome.
do they do just a set colour for the set weight?
They do. Should be in yellow.
I'll look for the yellow ones.
Right. And so it's going to be 16 clean and jerks, 10 minutes. You don't put the weight down. And then the other event is called the biathlon, and you do the jerks. So you only clean it once. This is your resting position. You're either resting here, kettlebells in your hand, or you're resting overhead. Another 64 reps.
It's a yes from me.
Awesome. And
Oh,
then
yes.
one arm kettlebell snatch with a 16, 64 reps each arm in 10 minutes.
I've seen your guns.
They're getting there.
You got good guns,
They're coming back.
Eric.
Man,
Brother.
I'd love to see you do some kettlebells, and it would really help body weight stuff.
Yeah, it's a good little piece of kit to have. Next year, I obviously have done 8 months of just pure body weight. I'm going to start doing some of the fancy lifts and the planks and all the different bits and bobs. Kettlebells are my first thing on the list, 16 kilogram in yellow. I'm going to order some parallel bars tomorrow as well. So within the next few weeks, you'll start seeing me doing some push-ups from the bars and some other little bits and bobs. But, we're going up a gear.
When I first started doing, when I stopped ultra running and I started doing body weight stuff, the first thing I did was the parallel bars. You're gonna put on some, because you got so big, you put on so much muscle doing what you do now. When you take it up just that little notch, I'm almost scared thinking what kind of beast you're gonna be, because
I'm excited.
you're already at beast level. How does beast level go beastlier? Is the
So
question.
this is what you guys are looking at. You're looking and thinking I'm at beast level. But for my progression, Hulk, happy birthday for yesterday, brother.
Yep, happy birthday, Joe.
48 years young. Bless him. He's a great guy. Yeah, for you guys looking at me, you're seeing something that you perceive as being special or different. But I'm still starting. I'm still fresh into my journey. I'm only 8 months in. So for me, I think I've made it to the middle. So if you can imagine the progress I've made from nothing to the middle, I think I'll go the same distance up again. And that's where I think, hopefully, that's where I'm aiming for. That'll be my peak. So I'm only halfway at the moment. When you see me doing all of the pull-up variations, all of the dip variations, all of the planks, just total body weight control, being able to lift yourself into positions where people are like, wow, that's some body strength. But that's what I'm working towards.
Do you have
So,
a pull-up bar now?
I don't. I used to have one before. I got to a point where pull-ups, there's a secret with pull-ups. So I've seen you do one hand position for your pull-up. If you was to vary slightly, just have slight different movements, slight different grip. So especially when you've got a bar, a straight bar, people do them if you do them with the hands together, you're
Right.
obviously going to concentrate bicep and shoulders. You have them further apart, you obviously start to induce back and lats. So it's all about your hand variation and forwards and backwards grips. You'll get all the muscle groups. It just makes all the exercises so much easier.
Sometimes I do chins, especially close grip chins. But right now with the kettlebells, which can be bicep intensive, with the clean movement, I want my biceps to be recovered from workout to workout. And don't want to make excuses, but because I have bursitis in my shoulder, the wider grip doesn't. I do pull-ups every day, so if I use a wide grip, it sets me back. It aggravates the bursitis, and so I look for ways. What can I do that I can do every day?
I have a question.
Yep.
Do you have a resistance band?
I love resistant bands.
Do you have one?
Absolutely. Yep.
You do?
Huh?
I'm going to send you a link to a video, and it's just a little 3-minute warm-up. And it's an exercise that's just going to give you a lot more strength through that shoulder, and it'll work all the mobility issues clean out of the shoulder.
Nice.
I reckon within 6 weeks, you'll have no more shoulder issues. It's not something that I've developed or put together myself. It's taken from Jesse's channel, but it has
cool.
a real comprehensive shoulder workout routine with a resistance band, and it works the whole joint. It also builds up the muscle groups in the joint just through the movement and the slight resistance.
Okay.
So I'll give you a link and I'll send you that link. But from me, guys and girls, we've got 35 minutes until 2025. I thought I'd be asleep by now.
I thought you would
managing
too.
to stay. Yeah, the love for you guys and girls, it's just like I'm relaxed. I'm aching like there's no tomorrow, but I'm all good. I feel good.
Nice. What was that? Before you go, what was the hardest part for today?
You not being there as much as I thought you would be. You're my main inspiration.
I'm
You're
sorry
the,
about
you
that.
are, as I explained to a lot of people, you are like the Oracle. You have knowledge and wisdom that's been researched and developed and tested throughout time. So it's a period of time it's all the time and the effort that you've put in to learning what you've learned that's made you the great guy that you are. You obviously show love and inspiration for all of us, and it's what brings us all together. And that's why you're that man, you're that guy.
I
You
can't
know
say
it.
anything to that because, so I'm just going to be silent. Send my love to you.
Ring the bell. Thank you, brother. Namaste.
Thank you.
I'll see you in 2025.
Namaste, my friend.
Peace, people. Much love. Bye.
Our beautiful friend Jace. Hey, Dan. Happy New Year, Dan. I hope you have a wonderful New Year's as well. Point says we have the same name. Jace, have the whole time that you need. I alternated between. I went to Jace's. I spent some time. I went to the J. I spent some time. I went to Buddha's, and I spent some time. And then I went back to Jace. Always says that I missed the V-Day party. Was a naked twister. We're saving that for tomorrow, Oi. We didn't want to start it without you. So again, that was the legendary Jace. Thanks for the thumbs up. Joe says peace to Jace. Jace says that it all 3 cray reps. It's all good. We got an emoji from Oi. Thank you for being here. Oak Point says I was mostly in the J. Jay says Eric is the best name. It's a pretty good name. Miss Flipper says, "Hola, hello, Miss Flipper." Hawk says, "I'm glad I found this community this year." Me too, Joe. I mean, I guess it's probably been about 2 years or so that I've been following you. But yeah, 2024, you seem to step up your presence. Every Point says Jace is a great name. I'm sorry, it's legendary now. Yeah, the name Jace now has become synonymous with intensity, with endurance, with not stopping. Miss Pippa says, "Thank you, Jace. Happy New Year's." I'll tell you something a little weird. You shouldn't be surprised. Here's my favorite Jace moment of 2024. When he did not get the Holy Grail the first time. Because you saw so much grace from Jace. No excuses. He didn't say, well, this happened or that happened. He said, let me reset. Let me come back. I will do it in a number of weeks. And he did. He just reset. He came back. That's what I loved. That was Jace. That was my favorite Jace moment of 2024. Miss Pippa says, Grace from Jace rhymes. It does rhyme. I can't say that I did that on purpose. Hulk says, I blame it on everyone I met. Doing burpees forced me to work harder. Hey, you returned the favor, Joe. You returned the favor. You inspired a lot of people. Let's see. Semper says I replaced the Greek mythological Jason with Jason his Agronauts. Jay says I did 4 grills this year. That's impressive. Not only did you do 4 grills, you did them in a short amount of time. Eric Point says mine was when he farted. Which time though, Eric? Which time? All right. Since it's his birthday, close, almost his birthday. What's the favorite Eric Lapointe 2024 moment? Jay says, with Leo, I had terrible wind. Boy says, WTF fart. It happens. Joe says he did those grills fast. He did. He did do them fast. Chris Pippa says, it's his birthday in Italy. Happy birthday. I'll be honest with you. Nothing tops the burpee debut. June 8th. That was the day that put Eric Lapointe on the map as a burpee practitioner. This is coming up in the hour. Eric, for your information. Thank you. Let me give it 10 minutes, and I'm going to wrap it up. Ish. He says, it's the first time I farted live, so someone said to let it go. I don't know if I recommend taking fart advice from Selma. Jay says, Eric Point did such a great grill. He did. So his burpee debut, and then I think the spur of the moment, Pelican Bay. I'll do it with you, Leo. Two Pelican Bay routines back to back, guys. And again, the first one was just spontaneous. It was, what the heck? Hulk says, I told people to look if I can drop 70 pounds in burpees anymore. Anyone can do them. That was my goal this year. Hey, Stuart mentioned you were a big inspiration for him. Eric Point says, thanks, Jace and everyone. Who can forget the drunken burpees? I'll throw in another moment when the first set I saw him doing psycho burpees, and I thought, what the heck? Where did this guy come from? Doing burpees for a matter of weeks. Hey, Toy Pups, happy birthday tomorrow, Eric Lapointe. Jay says we should have a challenge, a week of Pelican Bay. Not the weekend, though. Oh, a week, so 5 days, Pelican Bay. Man, that's a good challenge. That's a really good challenge. Tanya says, my best point on these YouTube streets was meeting you guys. I could add that in there as well, Tandra, for sure. Your live streams, as I mentioned before, they've become my desktop vacation. I just go over to that window where I have you up and running, and it's like instant peace. Eric Point says, okay, Jace. Hulk says, Jason, might take me a long time to do them, but I'm down for it. Eric Point says, thanks, love. Jace says, Tundra, bless you. You're one of the family for sure. Absolutely. Hey, Wolf. Thanks for coming in. Wolf says, hi, yogis, and Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you. Toy Pup says, these YouTube streets are rough. Well, hopefully this could be a little rest stop, you know? I view Tundra as a rest stop as well. Tundra says, thanks, Jace. Cheers, Yogi. By the way, did you guys know Tundra, 1,555 watch hours? Hey, Selina. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Hanukkah to you, my friend. It's nice to see you. Wolf says hi to Jace, Hawk, and Eric LaPointe. Hey, Leo. Leo says, much love, Yogi. Leo, how you feeling? Joe salutes Wolf. Wolf says hi to Leo. Jace says, here he is, Leo amigo. Miss Pippa says, now that the firecracker blasts are subsiding, I'm going to sleep. Brunoette Tutti. I know I pronounced that wrong. Have a good night's sleep. Jace says, sleep well, Miss Flipper. Here he is, guys. The legend himself. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. The beard's back.
It is. Yeah, the last time I
think
saw
a
you,
lot-
you were clean shaven.
It was completely gone. Yeah. It doesn't take long.
No,
I
it
think
looks
I'm back
good.
in the running. I'm back in the running.
You might be winning. He definitely got me beat, and I think he might have Jace as well. Hey, Magiza. How you doing?
Yeah, good. Good. Seeing in the new year. It's it's less than half an hour now. So
Right. Do you have
Yeah.
any New Year's ritual that you're gonna do?
no.
Me
No,
neither.
I kind of I see what it's all about, but you should be doing it every day. You know,
Right.
You know, as you say, change can happen at any time. You know, so it does help some people. I must admit, you know, some people do like a routine, but the only routine really in nature, you know, is the seasons and you know growth and regeneration and you know the cycle of everything. So
Right.
it happens every day. So if you want change, it can happen. That's my you know.
Agreed.
If you want to go down that way, you know, the new year is a great time to start. You know, it's in the heart of winter when everything seems to be, you know, in the midst of everything, you know, like hardly anything grows. Cold, you know, you've got to work extra hard. But you know, we all go through it every single year. That's what we mustn't forget, you know.
True.
So
Hey, I want to throw out there something that you mentioned in the earlier live stream, that you would like to get to 1,000 subscribers by March, right?
yeah, I'm not pushing because you know, as you say, I'd like the 1,000 that would turn up in the live stream, but that will never happen. But they're the kind of people that I would like subscribing. You know,
Right.
I'm not really one to push my channel because it's the people that are interested in my channel that will come and find me anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, and I need to do a lot more material anyway when it comes to my side. I've got to put a lot more out there, but as I say, it's finding the time in amongst everything, at the moment.
Right. I got to tell you, personally, you've been a blessing to my channel. You've been
Oh, thanks.
a presence, and I mean that in the highest possible way. To, I don't know if I can say any more than just saying presence.
Yeah, I mean, your channel's actually helped me grow as well. And I've noticed just in the last kind of 6 months, how much more at ease I am. And you might not think that I'm a chill person. I am quite a chill person, but now I've actually felt like I've, especially meeting Jace as well. The pair of you, there's something combined that, there's not a lot of people have, and it's compassion for others, complete strangers. And I see that with all three of us. We have that kind of empathy that is our sword, not only just a shield. We kind of we see things from a slightly different perspective, and I hope that kind of, like Stuart says, he's come down to that thinking way as well. Because it's easier to not fight something that you don't understand or you fear. There's a lot of fear that's going around, and this is why people are the way they are at the moment. So we have to,
Right.
just open our arms up. Just as simple as that.
Stuart has mentioned to me several times that you've been a big inspiration and how he approaches coming here to the live streams. That he finds himself opening up people who he normally would have challenged or timed out immediately. He now opens up and he's asking, "What is it? What can we do for you? What's troubling you?" And that's you.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, it's not just Stuart, and we get an amazing community straight away. It becomes a magnet for other channels. And
Right.
that it can only be a win-win situation.
I agree. The right people are showing up
Yeah.
for the right purpose.
Yeah. Happening faster and faster, and it's going to snowball. And I'm sure in every community it's going to be the same.
Right. Awesome. You going to be doing any more live streams, do you think, anytime soon?
Yeah, I've definitely got a few more. I've got some more silver birches to reduce at some point. Either next week, I think it's either the 6th or 7th. So I think when the school goes back as well. So I've got 4 of them to do. So I might do a couple of live streams then.
Nice.
I've got a couple of carvings that I've got to do as well. I've been meaning to do them, but putting them off. Just the weather's been absolutely atrocious, and it's just I've prioritised other things when the weather's on as well. That's the thing, though. So. But
Right.
yeah, we'll get there.
Hey,
these are all projects.
Bumblebee T said, "Squirrel, thanks for being you and your wisdom. Happy to have met you."
Well, we all have our, as I say, little pieces of puzzles, and we put them together. All of us together.
True. Absolutely true.
I love Skits' his last drop. That was quite awesome. About water. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. For sure. He did say, do you see Runaway? Did Jace grow his beard out? Jace says, let's grow together next year. Absolutely. Skit says, Squirrel is a legend.
This is less than a month, though. I think it's 28 days on the side. So, but the wife doesn't let me grow it any longer than this, and I don't really particularly like it any longer than this. For some reason, it just,
Right.
I like going through cycles.
Here's what I'm starting to notice. As my beard's just getting longer, when I'm doing the kettlebells, I'm catching my beard.
Yeah.
So
you start pinching them out.
Yep. I'm going to have to be careful with that. Runaway says, sounds like Jace as well. What is this?
No, I'm from Essex. It's more south. Much more south.
Yeah, I definitely can tell the difference in the accents.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to 2025. I'm looking forward to seeing what everything that you were saying, you know, how we're growing, what Jace was saying, let's all grow together next year and unity in the community. Um, obviously we had some bumps along the way, but that's how we grow.
Oh yeah, I mean that's the way. The more we fail, the better we get. You know, it's the only way. It
Exactly.
is the only true way of learning. You know,
Yep.
we can be given all this knowledge, but if we don't, as I say, only the wise is using the knowledge that you know and using it at the time when it's needed. That's
Right.
being wise. You know, you can be clever and just hold all this information, and it's meaningless if it does nothing.
Right. It reminds me of
Yeah.
the Sufi poet Rumi when he said, "Sell your cleverness for bewilderment." Absolutely, and that's a squirrel statement. Just
Yeah,
allow life to bewilder you. You know, you don't need to know everything when you know the mystery.
exactly that. If you know it's a mystery, then you know there's going to be questions.
Right.
So don't
Eric
fight.
points.
Knowing
Yep.
that
Let's see. Sniper's breaking up a bit.
Nah,
There you go. Back on track. You-
yeah,
Yep.
there we go. Back
Um,
on it.
yeah, I have a friend who wrote a book called The Gospel of Astonishment. And I absolutely love that. That if you can't go out like where you are right now, if you can't be outside in the night sky and look up and not be completely astonished just by the fact that all of this exists. There it is. Hey, Pop.
It's a bit windy out here now. It's getting a bit windy. That's
Erica
Cosmo.
Point. Yep. Erica Point says, let's bless new people with what we know. Helps. Can't wait. Yep. It's gonna be a good year for us.
Hey, Cosmo.
Hey, puppy.
Right, I'm going to say goodnight. I'll jump back in the chat.
All right.
Wish everyone a blessed new year. And yes, enjoy. Namaste.
Namaste, my friend. Thank you, Sniper.
See you later.
Awesome chat. As always. Thank you. All right. Leo says, much love to y'all. Down as Fools. Looking forward to another year of burpees with you all. Absolutely. Just want to catch up here. Make sure I didn't miss anyone. Sniper says, back in the room. RB the dog. So, just a minute, I'm going to wrap things up. We got another guest coming up.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi, everyone in chat. Want to say thanks to Yogi for his wonderful channel of bringing us all together, supporting one another, helping those of us that are struggling. The 79 days that I was in hospital, I only survived it because of you, Yogi, and you know what you did. There are other people in the chat like Reaper, Eric Lapointe. You both went topless. Reaper did burpees to I'm a Barbie girl. I have many good memories of the last year, and I just want to say thank you, Yogi, for helping create many of them. Sorry, I sound like shit. I've got a chest infection. I'm trying not to laugh, cough, or sneeze because it hurts. But I just want to say I'm blessed to have met many of you. Squirrel, Skits, Jace, Fishfinger Stuart, obviously Yogi and Mocha, and everybody here. And I hope that we, in the UK, we're at 23:46. So we've got 14 minutes to the new year. But I just hope that all of you that are struggling at this time of year, and for many, many years, I felt New Year was another year of suffering. But you know what? No, it isn't. It's another year for you to grow, for you to be a better person, for you to make connections with people and be kind to one another.
Beautiful message.
Thank you, Yogi. You've helped me so much.
I want to mention that, earlier we were talking about favorite moments with Eric Lapointe, and the fact that he went topless, denim shorts, and work boots for you to put a smile on your face is pretty.
Do you want to explain to those in the chat what he had to get 500 or 1,000?
That was his first 100, I think, right?
I thought it was 500.
Maybe it was his first 500.
Eric, can you tell how many jobs you had to get to? I thought it was 500. So for all of you that didn't know, I was in hospital. I came to this channel in about March. I ended up collapsing and in hospital for 79 days, and it was sheer hell for many reasons, which I'm not going to go into, but it was a negative experience. I'm fighting to stay out of hospital right now. The first size, I thought it was 500. And Burpee Reaper, he was doing his burpees, and I think it was Buddha that said he does Burpee Reaper does requests, and I went, what? And he agreed to take on my request, and he did the fight song by Rachel Platten. And then I wanted a bit of fun with him, and that inspired me a lot within my physio to help me out of bed to get moving again. And I did actually overdo it that day, but it felt so good to make progress. And Eric Lapointe had cheekily in chat said, well, if I get to 500 or 1,000 subs, I'll go topless for you, T. Because I wrote in the chat in Yogi's chat one night when I was in the hospital, I feel down. Where can I get some eye candy? I'm a woman. It's nice to see a man's chest. And basically, Eric Lapointe stepped up. He never thought he would get that amount of subs, but some of us went out of our minds to make sure he got that many subs. And I want to say, Eric, thank you so much. Eric Lapointe, thank you so much. I did do a thank you message. Eric Lapointe, I keep telling you, you need to email me to get that thank you message. Even though I've lost it, I'm sure I could find something. But the guys in the chat, the women in the chat, everybody in the chat kept me going. I logged in 10 o'clock UK time to Yogi's last live. Many times that Yogi took time to help me with meditation and breathing and trying to calm. There was a lot of stresses, should we say, Yogi?
Yep.
I was struggling to sleep, my PTSD and everything. And you know what? I'm blessed. I'm blessed to be here. I'm blessed to be part of this community. And let's all hold each other's hand and move forward. This isn't a place for toxic and negativity and shit and drama llamas. And I'm so grateful of that. Yeah, sometimes people come in, say a few nasty words. it will pass, and we're better people than that. But love
Agreed.
and kindness is free. And also, I feel that it's contagious. Like when you smile at a person, when you're walking down the street, or in my case, wheeling in my wheelchair, and you say good morning and give them a smile, it makes them think, that was nice. I can pass that on. Anyway, I'm going to go. I'm a bit out of breath. I'll be okay. I'm a fighter. And thank you, Yogi. Thank you for the whole community.
Thank you. Thank you for that beautiful message, T.
You really got me through that time, that difficult time. And I worked so hard, you know, and I'm sorry if I don't visit your channels. I just don't have enough time in my day. So, you know, if I do visit your channel, it's a bonus. But I'm behind all of you, supporting all of you. But I just can't be there with my debilitating health when I sleep so much with chronic fatigue syndrome.
Understandable.
Thank you, Yogi, and a happy new year to everybody across the world. And even when things are bad, you have to have the bad to recognize the good.
True.
The yin
So
and the
true.
yang. The yin and the yang, you know, the black and white symbol.
Right.
So take care, everyone.
Happy New Year,
to
T.
everyone.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, Yogi. Bye.
Bye.
How do I get out this thing? Technology. Is it the cross in the corner?
It's always the hard part. I think it's in the corner.
All right. If not, kick me out. Bye.
Bye. I'm not sure I can figure it out either. There we go. Eric Point says, so true. Skid says, much love, T. Happy New Year, lovely. Michael says, there we go. Got my new picture and the new username. Nice. Better bring up Michael's channel. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to get to bed. I will wake up and it will be a new year. It'll be a new day. It's going to be a birthday day for Eric Lapointe. Happy early birthday. If you got time, 41 burpees. If you want, make a video, call him out. Eric's been a good friend to all of us. He's helped me grow my channel. It's been a huge support, and he's had my back. Very much appreciate him and him being here. T says, love you all. Not to mention, you know what? Eric Lapointe brought Tandra over here. And she's become a wonderful friend, and I love her channel. So, man, we're all doing so much for each other, and I wonder sometimes if we realize how much we're doing for each other. Eric Point says, you made it easy, Yogi. Thank you, Eric. Hey, Nightmare. Eric Point says, yes, Tandra. You know what? And it only takes that one person. You bring one person to someone else's channel, and everything's uplifted. And Eric Lapointe brought me over here. Isn't that amazing? We don't realize, you know, Squirrel Sniper and I have talked about this. The web. Weird. You tug on one strand and the entire web vibrates. Eric Point says, nice, Michael. You brought me over here too. Eric Point says, what a lovely voice. It's always a pleasure talking to T. Namer says, happy birthday when it comes to LP, and happy new year to everyone. Also, when it arrives, 7 minutes for me. Happy new year to you, Nightmare. So, on that note, closing everything down, I just want to let you guys know how important all of you are to me. You're the very reason why I have my channel, and it's evenings like this when everything just seems to click. And there's been quite a few of them lately that just make it all worthwhile. So thank you. Let's see. Sniper says, energy goes where energies flow. Absolutely. Eric Point says, but would I have met any of you without Yogi? I don't question it. I just like it. I just like how we're branching out and bringing everyone together. T says, Squirrel, please teach me more about energies. So, starting tomorrow. Let's see what we can do. Let's see. Thank you, Eric. Let's see what we can do for each other. And see what we create. 2025 is going to be the year of creation. Let me throw out one more thing. Eric Point says, another great live. Thank you, Eric. Speaking of our friend Tandra, she is now over 1,500. She's over halfway there. If he could watch one video, one playlist, maybe we could get her by the second week fully monetized. Well, 100 joules. Awesome. Thank you. So with that, thank you guys. I'll see everyone tomorrow. Happy New Year's in 3 minutes. He says Happy New Year to Tandra. Eric Point says Tandra, yes. All right, guys. Love you all.